student athlete, he can't go get a job, like you said. So he really doesn't have any way of making it income. So my question was, how do we help these student athletes who, yes, their college is paid for, but they're spending all their time on sports, so how do we help them just get by with the necessities of life without paying them? Because once you pay them, we move from the label of amateur to professional.
That's an excellent question.
Yeah, put in an application after this.
Well, I was going to ask them, what are your 4 sports?
Tennis, swimming, softball, and volleyball.
Okay, I don't have swimming, but I have volleyball and softball, so you have a scholarship. That's a great question, and it really is a lot simpler than amateurism versus professionalism. It really gets down to values, and one of the things that college will do for you and sport will do for you, it becomes what I call the great equalizer. And you know, people come from all walks of life. I grew up in Texas, went to UCLA from a large family of brothers and sisters. Never had anyone in my family go to college. I had a guy to the left of me that grew up in Bel Air, California, who was wealthy, who had been all around the world. I had another guy on the other side of me who grew up in Kansas and was from a middle-class family. And I can go on down the list. What draws you all together are values. And so the professionalism part of it is, how are you able to really enjoy your experience when you have less than those in your particular environment? And the commonality there is that you said the scholarship. So what you're really asking me is, what will the NCAA do? And the NCAA is made up of us, the 354 Division I institutions, in order to correct the problem. And as I said before, one of the things that's currently going on, and I refer back to my October 29th meeting at the NCAA in Indianapolis, is that we tweak, not reform, not transform, but tweak the system so that the student athlete receives more than tuition, books, room, and board. As you know, the SEC, including your guys in Tuscaloosa, have put forth a policy to add $2,000 beyond the scholarship. Now, some of you say, well, $2,000, that's not a lot of money. When you're in college, let me tell you, even today, that's a lot of money. And so that's going to move forward. It's going to be adopted. Will it be $2,000? Will it be $3,000? Will it be $4,000? Will it be $5,000? So that's number one. Number two, when you have limited resources, as apparently this young man did, there are other avenues. As I said, I came from a very limited background and parents who worked hard and made us work hard on the competition and in the classroom, but didn't have much. You have the Pell Grant available to you. You have loans available to you. You have grants available to you. And what you have to learn how to do is how to manage those resources and how to use them in the best interest. So 2 things. One, the rules are going to be tweaked. You're not going to see that happening going forward. And then 2, once they're tweaked, I think we can get away from this professionalism versus collegiate module and talk about values and talk about education and talk about experience and talk about lifelong learning and talk about making meaningful contributions to our society. That's what we need to be talking about, and not a car and not somebody getting $200 to go out to a movie and impress their girlfriend. But that's what college is all about. That's what makes college different, especially if you're a student athlete, which you are, from all the rest of the endeavors. And it makes you a leader going forward.
Thank you very much. And, you know,